In the mid-1960s, a scientist named Fred Fiedler, who studied the personality and characteristics of leaders, created the Fiedler Contingency model. This model proposed that good leadership depends on a match between two things: leadership style and situational demands. There are three basic steps to Fiedler's model. The first step is to identify your leadership style. The second step is to identify your situation. And the third step is to determine the best leadership style for your situation.
Fiedler developed a scale called the Least Preferred Coworker Scale, also known as the LPC scale, that measures the leadership style. The main idea of the scale is to allow individuals to rate their experiences based on who they enjoyed working with and who they did not. The scale also suggests that individuals either have the tendency to behave as a task-motivated leader, which consists of a low LPC score, or a relationship-motivated leader, which consists of a high LPC score. These two leadership styles come under the first step of identifying the leadership.
Fiedler believes that the leadership style is a part of one's personality. Hence, it is difficult to change. As per the LPC scale, the task-oriented nor the relationship-oriented style is effective all the time. Each of these styles works best when used in the right situation. Really, the key to leadership success is putting their existing styles for which they are best suited for. This leads to the main goal of matching an individual style with situational demands.
The second step is to identify the situation. There are a total of 3 contingency variables that are used to diagnose situational control. These 3 include the quality of leader-member relations, the degree of task structure, and the amount of position power. The quality of leader-member relations measures the degree to which the group supports the leader. Measure between good and poor. This type of leader is trusted and has more influence with the group. The degree of task structure measures the extent to which task goals, procedures, and guidelines are clear. Measure between high and low. This type of leader needs to know if the task they're engaging in is clear and structured or vague and unstructured. These leaders also have to think about how much experience they have in similar types of situations. And finally, the amount of position power measures the degree to which the position gives the leader power to reward and punish subordinates. Measure between strong and weak. This type of leader needs to know how much power they have over the team. The more power the leader has, the more favorable the situation is.
The last step of the model is to determine the best leadership style for your situation. There are 2 main propositions. The first one suggests that the task-oriented leader will be most successful in either favorable situations, which means during high control, or in very unfavorable situations, which means during low control. The second proposition suggests that the relationship-oriented leader will be a lot more successful in situations of moderate control.
To make it easier to understand, it is important to break the third step down. The task-oriented leaders are low LPC leaders as per the scale. Their perspectives on the LPC are on the negative side, which is what results in a lower score. These leaders, though, are very effective at completing tasks and are very quick at organizing a group to get things done. However, for them, building relationships is a low priority.
On the other hand, the relationship-oriented leaders are high LPC leaders, as per the scale. They view the LPCs more positively, which results in a higher score. These leaders focus more on personal connections and are quite good at avoiding as well as managing conflicts. They're also very good at making complex decisions.
According to the different perspectives, this theory comes along with its own set of pros and cons. The theory is predictive, and it can provide information about the type of leadership that is likely to succeed in a given situation. It also doesn't require people to be successful in all situations, and it is also useful as it allows organizations to develop a leadership profile and seek out potential leaders. However, this theory fails to fully explain why people with certain leadership styles are more effective in certain situations than others. The LPC scale also fails to correlate well with other standard leadership measures, and the instructions of said scale are unclear.
As it is known, each and every theory or model has criticisms. The main criticism of the model is its lack of flexibility. Fiedler believed that our natural leadership style is fixed, and that in order to handle different situations that require a different style of leadership, you must change the leader themselves, which allows for no flexibility.
There are several examples which can be used to show the different types of situations where each type of leadership style is required. For example, imagine you are the leader of a team of bank tellers. The tellers are highly supportive of you, and their job is very clearly defined regarding what must be done. You, as the leader, have the authority to evaluate their performance. This is an example of a high control situation, which consists of a good leader-member relationship, high task structure, and strong position power. Therefore, the most effective leadership style in this situation is the task-motivated leader.
An example of a situation which requires a relationship-motivated leader is in moderate control situations. For example, imagine you're the new head of a retail section in a large department store. In this situation, the leader-member relationships are poor, and the task structure is high, since the clerk's job is well defined. Your position power is also low, because the clerks work under a seniority system and a fixed wage schedule.
As it can be seen, the LPC scale created by Fiedler as a part of this contingency model really helps to understand the different styles of leadership and how each one can be used in various different types of situations in a business setting.